Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius August 3, 2022. Powerful transits encourage a focus on improving your home and personal life, and doing so in innovative ways. Though feelings can be unpredictable and perhaps disruptive in spots, they can also awaken the desire for change, especially in your domestic world or living conditions/arrangements, particularly if you felt confined or restrained. There can be a project or your studies coming to a head, and sudden desires to change direction can be powerful, indeed. Be cautious about making massive changes if desires come on suspiciously quickly, but keep yourself open to new methods for handling old problems. There can be a breakthrough moment or turning point, and the goal is a lighter load so that you feel freer. Aim to curb the tendency to react impulsively or even immaturely. You are changing your definition of comfort, abundance, security, and pleasure. August has arrived like a thunderstorm. Today's cosmic energy will either bring crashing lightning, causing you to run home for cover, or else bring out your most vibrant spirit and tell you to dance in the rain. Your planetary ruler, electric Uranus, unites in a conjunction with the mighty red planet of passion and sex, Mars. This will fill you with an insatiable desire to spice up your life and break free of anything that limits you. This could also bring exhilarating opportunities for intimacy or hookups, so if you're open to experimenting, bust out that kink. Stabilize your method of madness at work. You can still be wildly ingenious when Mars conjuncts Uranus and the North Node in Taurus. However, the earthy conjunctions encourage you to lay down some sort of framework or keep an end goal in mind. It is important to be semi-structured as you execute your work so that you can stabilize the flow of your responsibilities. But stability does not mean you have to sacrifice your individuality or innovation. You need to be comfortable with compromising to create something unique yet valuable. Your mind is likely to be full today with all sorts of ideas for creative projects and new business ventures. It may be difficult for you to keep track of everything, especially since you are likely to be quite busy with more pressing matters. If possible, jot down notes throughout the day, that way you can refer back to your inspired ideas at a later date. Don't discount the power of serendipity. A visit to the bookstore may result in some interesting finds. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate if you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible. You'll have no trouble finding company. It's a good time to have a nice, long and lazy day. Your mind is all aflutter and you could really stand a good long stretch of doing absolutely nothing important. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. You could experience some powerful moments with your romantic partner today. The energy of the day is creating a breakthrough or a move to a higher level. As applied to your romance, this could mean that you make peace after an argument. Or it could mean that you discover a way for you and your partner to become more compatible. Pay attention to any inspiration that flows through you regarding romance. Things won't seem so serious on this day. This can really help ease any tensions and stress you've been feeling. A lighter day, and the ability to laugh at things, brings a whole fresh new outlook in many cases. There's often a lot of weight on your shoulders, and it can become overbearing to the point where you lose your perspective. Take the chance to unload through social and recreational activities, if possible. You'll be glad you did tomorrow when things feel easier to handle. Mercury, the planet of communication, finds himself in the wrong place at the right time on Monday, and this could be a game changer. In his final days in your relationship sector, Mercury is on a mission to ensure the communication lines are open before he leaves, but a clash with Saturn on Monday could create some personal and/or relationship tension. With Saturn in Aquarius, This is the biggest test for a balance between your personal and relationship needs this year. However, this is not only the push needed to get the communication lines moving and to push through communication barriers, it comes just as the stars have aligned on the communication and relationship fronts. While Saturn and Mercury are in opposition, the week begins with a friendly aspect between the Sun on the relationship and Jupiter on the communication front. Meanwhile, Venus' last full week in your work sector comes just as the stars align across the income, work, and career fronts. The Virgo moon squares brooding Pluto in the early hours this morning, which could cause restless sleep or emotionally charged dreams. These vibes hang in the air as we begin our day, which could leave you feeling energetically and mentally depleted. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to rush through your morning ritual, because you likely need some extra time to decompress before starting the day. You might notice that people are more on edge than usual, but try to stay calm and avoid any triggering conversations that could lead to a blowout. Fortunately, these funky vibes dissipate by mid-afternoon, when the moon changes signs into Libra while forming a helpful aspect to Mars. The universe wants you to check in with your body right now, and pampering yourself should be treated as a priority. The Sun shares helpful aspects to the North and South nodes, bringing healing to our past and hope for our future. Feel free to dream big right now, but keep in mind that things may move more slowly now than they have over the last few days. Rather than feeling impatient, try to look at this as a reprieve and enjoy taking a more relaxed approach to life. Taurus energy loves to indulge in the finer things, which include shopping. If you're in need of some retail therapy, go for it. We benefit from slowing down and having patience. However, Leo Mars interprets delays as a threat to the ego. We respond like a threatened cat if restricted, hissing, and raising our hackles, and this opposition can bring out a mean-spiritedness that will likely be directed at authority figures who are simply encouraging temperance. Avoid going on the offensive and commit to working through power dynamics considerately. Are you prioritizing your own emotional needs? Are you proactively embracing maturity? We might be accused of selfishness at this juncture, as our individual needs clash with the responsibilities we've assumed under the guise of caring for others. Yet this lunation provides the understanding that we cannot be legitimate providers if we are acting from a place of self-sacrifice. Our engagements should be entered into with full consent and mindfulness. To this end, relationship conflicts might now arise, so we can address this concept. Harmony is our intention, and over the next 2 days, we will be more interested in the health and well-being of our relationships, believing them to be symbolic representations of our interior emotional balance. Just be mindful that you are not betraying yourself in order to keep the peace.